This is a crazy but creative idea that someone suggested to me. It's the Spinosaurus, Giganotosaurus, and T-Rex tag team versus a sole Argentinosaurus. Now, realistically, these three creatures cannot form a tag team, but, this is YouTube. I'm gonna try and still be more realistic, though, than Megadinosaurs, so... Anyway, now, without further ado, let's begin. Starting off with the three predators. Their heights are variable, but generally speaking, somewhere close to 4 meters in height. At least at the head. Well, they're shorter than 4 meters, but generally speaking, they're close. Each of these three predators are more than 12 meters in length, with Spinosaurus being the longest one and the T-Rex being the shortest one. The mass we're going to have to specify a little bit. It can be safely said that the Spinosaurus is the smallest out of the three. The in-depth Spinosaurus is around 7 tons, while Liam Power claims that the Spinosaurus is just 4 tons. Now, normally an average Giganotosaurus is slightly smaller than the average T-Rex, but some people claim that the Giganotosaurus is larger than the T-Rex, very slightly. I haven't caught up on this because I was focusing on tons of different stuff, and I really have no time to check on the Giganotosaurus being larger than the T-Rex myth. Even then, the combined masses of the Spinosaurus, Giganotosaurus, and the T-Rex is still dwarfed by the Argentinosaurus. So there's that answer for you. As for the weapons, the Spinosaurus had claws and a decent bite, although its conical teeth doesn't help its case when it comes to facing Argentinosaurus. Like other Carcharodontosaurus, the Giganotosaurus had teeth that were designed to rip and tear rather than crush, which is exactly T-Rex's jaw's functions. Now that it's out of the way, let's focus on the Argentinosaurus. Really, the only statistic for the height that is important in this fight is the Argentinosaurus's neck. The height that connects the Argentinosaurus's neck and body, at least the skeleton, is around 6 to 7 meters, which means that these predators, they wouldn't reach the Argentinosaurus's neck. It is generally accepted that the Argentinosaurus was over 30 meters long and had a mass of over 70 tons. Of course, for its weapons, it really needs nothing to say. It has a really big mass, much bigger than the three predators combined. So, how would a fight pan out? In the most realistic scenario, these three predators would simply back off because of the sheer size of the Argentinosaurus. They wouldn't want to risk getting crushed. But what if we throw all the realistic scenarios out and make it as awesome bro as possible, while still trying to be under realism? Now, we're going to assume that these predators don't just simply leave and actually work in organized packs, which is basically impossible. It's a tag team scenario after all. Anyway, these three predators see the Argentinosaurus. The Argentinosaurus stomps to try and intimidate them. In this case scenario, they aren't intimidated, and these three predators would try and intimidate the Argentinosaurus back. It fails. So these three would try and encircle the Argentinosaurus. The Argentinosaurus keeps on stomping. All of these 4 dinosaurs try and make themselves look bigger. For example, the T-Rex and the Giga stand tall, the Spinosaurus rears up and flashes its claws. Of course, the Argentinosaurus still stomps, of course. Now, we're going to have to assume that all of them failed to intimidate each other, so they decide to attack. Of course, they fail to reach the Argentinosaurus' neck, but are able to reach its body. But, of course, the Argentinosaurus simply throws them around. Then one of them tries to strike again to the Argentinosaurus' neck, but it's let go, and the Argentinosaurus rears up and tries to crush them. Then another one comes in. This goes on until eventually Argentinosaurus successfully stomps one of the predators, causing the other two to get incredibly intimidated by it and just run away. I probably made it a bit too unrealistic, to be honest. I forgot to factor in that they're hungry. Really hungry. And I shouldn't have said a pack, but I would have just said a team, because it is a tag team, not a wolf hierarchy. Either way, it is more likely for an Argentinosaurus to win, simply because it is too big. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one.